Hey there, Sweet Lines fans! Today, we're drawing something super cute, a happy little orange juice with an umbrella. I can't wait to show you how to draw it step by step. But wait, I also have a fun and adventurous story about this orange juice and his fruity friends that'll take us on an exciting journey. So grab your pencils, and let's get started. In the heart of Fruityville, a land filled with vibrant colors and cheerful fruit citizens, there lived a group of the closest friends anyone could find. OJ, the lively and zesty orange juice, was always the one with the brightest ideas. His friends, Grape Juice, Pineapple Punch, and Lemonade, were just as full of fun and enthusiasm. Together, they formed a team known throughout Fruityville as the Juice Crew, a team always ready for an adventure. One sunny morning, as the rays of the sun kissed the colorful fruit fields of Fruityville, OJ woke up feeling an extra burst of energy. Today feels different, OJ said to himself, stretching his arms wide and smiling at the orange tree outside his window. The birds were singing, and everything seemed perfect for an exciting day out. He quickly grabbed his signature green umbrella, which always came in handy for both shade and style, and hurried out to gather his friends for the biggest adventure they'd ever had. OJ sprinted across Fruityville's bustling streets, his feet tapping lightly on the cobblestone paths as he made his way to Grape Juice's house first. Grape Juice lived in the middle of the vineyard, where he could always be found either practicing his acrobatics or tasting the finest grapes. As OJ approached, he saw Grape Juice balancing on one foot on a barrel, trying to juggle a bunch of grapes in the air. "Hey, Grape Juice!" OJ called out, waving his umbrella excitedly. "I've got a great idea. Let's climb to the top of Fruityville's tallest hill and have a picnic. The view is going to be amazing, and who knows what kind of adventure we might find along the way." Grape Juice, never one to turn down a fun challenge, flipped off the barrel and landed perfectly on the ground. "Count me in. You know I love a good adventure. Let me grab some grape snacks for the road." Next, they made their way to the fruit market where Pineapple Punch worked. Pineapple Punch, being the strongest and most reliable of the group, was known for helping out all over Fruityville. He was in the middle of lifting crates of pineapples when OJ and Grape Juice arrived. "Pineapple Punch!" OJ shouted. "We're going on an epic journey to the top of the hill. You in?" Pineapple Punch grinned, flexing his muscles. "You know I can't resist an adventure. Let's do this. I'll grab some supplies just in case we run into trouble." The last stop was Lemonade's house. Lemonade, the most thoughtful and creative of the crew, lived in a small cottage by the lemon grove. She was known for her quick thinking and clever plans, always able to get the Juice Crew out of tricky situations. When OJ and the others arrived, she was sitting on her porch, reading a book about famous explorers. "An adventure," she said, her eyes lighting up. "I'm totally in. I'll bring my map and compass just in case we need to navigate. You never know what surprises Fruityville has in store." With the Juice Crew assembled, the group set off on their journey, full of excitement and anticipation. The goal was simple: reach the top of the tallest hill in Fruityville and have a picnic with the best view in town. But little did they know, the path ahead was full of unexpected twists and turns. As they walked through the lush fruit fields, the group sang songs and laughed, enjoying the perfect weather. The trees swayed gently in the breeze, and the aroma of fresh fruit filled the air. But just as they approached the base of the hill, something strange caught their eye. Blocking the entrance to the path was a massive pile of fallen fruit. Apples, bananas, berries, and coconuts were scattered everywhere, as if a great storm had knocked them all down at once. The fruits were piled so high that it was impossible to see the other side of the path. "What happened here?" Grape Juice wondered, scratching his head. "I don't know," OJ replied, examining the pile. "But we can't turn back now. The top of the hill is just beyond this pile. We'll have to find a way through." Pineapple Punch, always the strong one, stepped forward and began lifting the larger fruits out of the way. "I'll handle the big stuff," he said confidently. "Grape Juice, you're quick, can you help with the smaller fruits?" "On it." Grape Juice replied, dashing around the pile, tossing berries and apples to the side with ease. OJ opened his umbrella and used it like a shovel to push the medium-sized fruits out of the way, while Lemonade, always the planner, came up with a system to stack the fruits in neat piles so they wouldn't roll back down and block the path again. They were making great progress when suddenly, the ground began to shake. A low rumble echoed through the air, and before they could react, they saw a wave of wild strawberries rolling down the hill toward them at full speed. The strawberry rush was infamous in Fruityville for its daily stampede, and anyone caught in it could easily get knocked over and swept away. "Strawberry rush incoming!" Lemonade shouted, pointing at the hill. "We need to act fast." Without hesitation, OJ sprang into action. He spun his umbrella like a propeller, creating a gust of wind that slowed down the approaching strawberries. Grape Juice, quick on his feet, used his agility to dodge the strawberries, while Pineapple Punch stood firm, blocking the larger ones from knocking over the group. Lemonade, thinking quickly, grabbed a handful of berries and created a diversion by tossing them into a nearby bush. The wild strawberries, attracted by the sound, veered off course and headed toward the bush, allowing the Juice Crew to safely continue their journey. "That was close," Pineapple Punch said, wiping his brow. "But we made it through." The group laughed and high-fived, proud of their teamwork. But their adventure was far from over. As they continued up the hill, they encountered more obstacles. At one point, they had to cross a narrow bridge made of vines, which swayed dangerously in the wind. OJ, using his umbrella for balance, led the way across, while the others followed carefully behind. Halfway across the bridge, a gust of wind nearly knocked Grape Juice off balance, but Pineapple Punch grabbed him just in time, using his strength to steady the bridge. "Thanks, Pineapple Punch," Grape Juice said, breathing a sigh of relief. After crossing the bridge, they faced yet another challenge, a steep, rocky path that led to the top of the hill. The rocks were slippery, and one wrong step could send them tumbling back down. "This is going to be tough," OJ said, surveying the path. "But we've come too far to turn back now," Lemonade replied, her determination shining through. Using their combined skills, the Juice Crew carefully navigated the rocky path. Pineapple Punch took the lead, using his strength to lift the others over the largest rocks. Grape Juice used his agility to find the safest footholds, while OJ and Lemonade worked together to plan the best route. Finally, after what felt like hours of climbing, the group reached the top of the hill. The view was even more breathtaking than they had imagined. Below them, all of Fruityville stretched out in a colorful patchwork of fruit fields, rivers, and forests. "We did it!" OJ exclaimed, raising his umbrella triumphantly. The group spread out their picnic blanket and sat down to enjoy their well-deserved meal. They shared stories of their adventure, laughing about the obstacles they had faced and the teamwork that had gotten them through. But just as they were about to dig into their snacks, they heard a rustling sound coming from the nearby bushes. Out popped a group of thirsty animals, squirrels, birds, and even a friendly deer. The animals looked exhausted from the heat and were clearly in need of refreshment. "They must be thirsty," Grape Juice said, looking at his friends. Without hesitation, the Juice Crew offered their drinks to the animals, who gratefully sipped the refreshing juice. In return, the animals brought the group fresh berries, nuts, and wildflowers as a thank you gift. As the sun began to set over Fruityville, casting a golden glow across the landscape, the Juice Crew reflected on their incredible journey. They had faced challenges, worked together, and made new friends along the way. "This was the best adventure yet," OJ said, smiling at his friends. "And I know there are even more amazing adventures waiting for us." The group packed up their picnic and began the journey back down the hill, already planning their next big adventure. Because in Fruityville, the fun never ends when you're with friends. YouTube outro. Thanks for joining me today on Sweet Lines. I hope you had fun drawing this cute glass of orange juice and listening to the exciting adventures of OJ and his friends.